Hey guys, and welcome to the Boothebly Sons podcast called Talking Sons. I'm here with the retiree DJ Puttacini today. He's going to be interviewing the one and only Boothebly Productions from his jail cell. How are you today, Putter?
Oh, pretty good, thanks, mate.
Awesome. So, let's get into the interview.
First off, I reckon we need to know, what are your thoughts on Zachy Nature the strongest?
My thoughts on Zachy Nature the strongest? Mate, he's a fucking built man. The size of his gut throughout the off-season, absolutely outstanding. Brownlow medalist, always makes the streams. Better than what it is. But I'm missing him recently, man. Haven't seen him in the premiers. He's a goat. Back-to-back Brownlow medalist. He was just living in the shadows of Pie Guy. But this season, Season 3, he will be better than ever. Back-to-back Brownlows. Put all your money on it.
Definitely go back to
Done.
back. Yeah.
Well, who's going to stop him, mate? Who's going to take his bloody votes?
I heard
Puttacini's gone,
Liam
mate.
Booth might be a good chance for Brownlow.
Oh, yeah, from the Brothel Warriors. Absolutely, mate. Get him in your side. Get him in your AFL fantasy side.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how much have you been enjoying the series so far?
Oh, well, if it was 2 weeks ago, it would have been a 10. But recently, with all the drama between some of the boys at the Boothebly Sons, as I'm just looking through the lineup of the Beetlejuice babies, no, I'd probably say it around the 7 or 8. Definitely was a 10 before. But like this off season, there's been a couple of stuff behind the scenes that I'm not too happy with. But Season 3's looking to be a great season.
We can get all that stuff fixed out.
Hopefully.
Which player, in your eyes, is putting in the best effort?
Putting in the best ever on the field or like off the
Do
field?
both, to be honest.
Alright, on the field, I'd probably have to say, who's someone that... Probably Felix. He does both ends. Lays a lot of tackles. Stumpy Felix is what they're going to call him in Season 3. As the Beetlejuice babies look absolutely beautiful here at Juggabon Stadium. But that's apart from the point. So best on the field, I'd say Felix. Best off the field, I'd probably have to say you. You're running the Boothebly Sons not fan page, official page, and you're also setting up a podcast. DJ Mitchell Harvey Puttacini goes in retirement, and now he's just carrying the Suns' legacy through other forms of beautifulness.
Which team, well, custom team, would you be scared of the most in the next?
So, we've got 2 new teams coming in this season. The Beetlejuice Babies and the Brothel Warriors, but still the team I'm most scared about probably has to be the Evolution Daughters. They've got a number on us. They just have the number on us. They have it every single time. It's always a good game with those two, and they were the OG custom team against us, so I'd have to say the Daughters.
Okay, I reckon the fans really want to know this one. What goes on in Putter's brothel bus? We heard you are the driver.
What goes on in Putter's brothel bus?
Big question.
Well, at the moment, I wouldn't know, mate. I'm in jail, buddy.
No past experiences.
From past experiences? Fuck. Mate. I know we're meant to be a mature channel. Not meant for kids, but I don't want to be too demonetized here, but just to say that Abby Holmes and all the females on the bus have a great time. I'm just going to leave it at that one. Your mind can go into any way possible there, but I'm just going to leave it at that.
Fair enough. Who do you think would be the best replacement skipper?
Best replacement skipper. Well, that's a good question because this season there isn't going to be a replacement skipper due to Boothebly being in jail. And I've made the decision. It's someone from Season 1, and it is the man that saved our legacy in the grand final with a great mark and a great goal. Rambuka, absolutely.
Great mark, that one.
Beautiful replacement skipper. I would say Puttacini if he was still at the club.
How did it feel to go back to back, and do you reckon we can go the three-peat?
Well, the second premiership was definitely better than the first one, in my opinion. Going back to back, like, I thought we had it won quite comfortably. And then, it was good. it was good to send off Putter and Mitropoulos and all the lads in the right way. And about going the three-peat, I'd like to think so, but the sliders I've upped for season 3 are even harder than what I played in the grand final, which was upped as well, along with six custom teams all together now.
Big.
Like, it's not just going to be the 1 against the daughters or like the 3 against the domestic 4. Like, any of these teams can just like catch us off guard. As Liam Booth goes bang from 50. My player, mate. That's me going bang. He loves it. The Brownlow favourite. And the Brothel Warriors are putting the sword to the baby's throat in the first quarter here. But, yeah, it's definitely going to be difficult. Definitely going to be difficult to see.
I reckon if we do win it this season, it'll be the best accomplishment because it's against 5 other custom teams.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And with you got to think of all the other teams that have upgraded throughout the off season as well, like Brisbane, like getting Pie Guy, Geordie Harrison, Chewy, Coronavirus. Like they're going to be tough. Like I did some sim seasons, and they were right in the top 4 along with the custom teams. Like they were fucking showing their own. Like they did slip towards the end of the season, but like halfway through, they were like right amongst the top 4.
Where do you expect your channel to be in the next 5 years?
Where do I expect my channel to be in the next 5 years? Well, hopefully I'm still uploading. But I'd like to branch out from just AFL. Because, like, if they released a game every year, that'd be fine with me. But knowing that they won't, like, I want to probably try and go into, like, NBA or FIFA. Or even go back to, like, how this channel started. Just, like, stupid videos, like, horror games, just random games altogether. But I'd like to keep it a gaming channel. Along with maybe some other stuff in there. But definitely like to see more games go throughout the channel. The vlogs, mate. Vlogging the Saturday night vendor, mate.
Okay. Who do you reckon was the best defender for the past 2 seasons?
Mate, are you just trying to boost your own ego?
I've got one for
What's
midfield
going on
and
right
forward.
now?
Stop trying to stitch me up.
Mate, best defender has to be DJ Puttacini.
My bet was on Keelan, to be honest. Had a great first season.
If he performed in the second season, I would have to say him. Because your first season was rubbish. Not gonna lie. But that retirement year, you just did something else. And what a fucking goal from Andrew Kilp from the babies. On the boundary line, left foot. He just slotted that one home. Wow. No, but best defender, definitely DJ Puttacini.
What about midfielder?
Best midfielder. See, that's a tough one because they've all been consistent. Like they've all had their moments.
Yeah.
But I have to go with the rising star and best and fairest. Which is I shouldn't have said that. I should have made it more clear. From both seasons, the best and fairest of both seasons, Mr. Felix. He's been the most consistent through 2 years. And I'd have to say him.
Go for the 3-peat this year, to be honest.
Probably. Well, he gets the job done. He lays the tackles. He does all the team thing. Best forward, you have to go Little Larry, man. Like, if you don't go Little Larry, like, something's wrong with her. Like, back-to-back Coleman medalists, you can't beat that.
But there is an up-and-coming forward in Everything Baby Cheney.
Everything Baby Cheney? You never know. Little Larry. Can you maintain your spot as the best forward in the comp? We'll find out next season, lad.
Okay. Who's your favourite Victoria AFL team?
My favourite Victoria AFL team? Oh. The first thing that came to my mind was the Bombers, but that's more like based on like how I went with them in AFL Evolution. But my best team before that was probably Hawthorn. I just loved Josh Gibson. He just thumped the ball out the air. That spoil man. He's just absolutely a beast. I loved him. But once he retired, it hurt my heart a little bit. But You know what? I'm going to say Bombers.
Yeah.
I love Tipper. I love Orazio. The red leg stallion, mate. Get around him.
What is your favourite part of being a YouTuber?
Favorite part of being a YouTuber? Probably meeting new people, fucking, like, building a community, to be honest with you. Like, when I first started and, like, there wasn't much people viewing the channel, like, you know how people say you do it for the fans? But, like, I didn't have fans back then, and, like, I was still doing it. But, like, I think the journey of actually, like, building a community slowly over the time is probably, like, the best thing about it. Because, like, it's not just fans to me anymore. Like, I actually talk to, like, some of you guys on, like, not a consistent basis, but, like, occasionally. And it's good. I like that.
What do you usually do in your spare time when you're not working or streaming and stuff?
When I'm not streaming or when I'm not, working, it's like a whole bunch of other things. Like, to be honest, there's a lot of editing that goes behind the scenes as well. With a lot of recording, it takes up a lot of time that people don't see. But also, like, playing Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, can't do much with quarantine at the moment, but would like to get out and do some more stuff in real life as well. So, there you go. The babies all of a sudden have really come back in this game. 25-14, lead Brothel Warriors.
The Brothel Warriors are also sort of cheap because they had to get warmed up because at halftime they actually call in the Brothel and had their fun at halftime.
They get that fucking second wind for the third quarter, mate.
Pretty dangerous. It's like an ice bath, but like the other way.
Oh, there you go. Frankie McDonald just kicks a goal.
Favourite AFL player?
I'm not letting the replays play out. Favourite AFL player? It would have to be none other than the bootleg Boothebly Productions. Anthony McDonald, Tipungwudi, mate. Absolute bootleg rip-off of Boothebly, mate. Thinks he's bloody good. It's like a love-hate relationship with me and Tipper. Like, I love him, but at the same time, why can't he just dye his hair orange and grow a fucking sick beard? Like, dude, you could be the best in the AFL if you just did those two things.
Okay, now this is the second biggest question of the podcast. Can I have a discount at Woolworths?
What do you mean, can you have a discount at Woolworths? Like, it's on my card, mate. So if you fucking come with some shopping, let's fucking scan it through, mate. Get that 10% discount. But Beetlejuice has just kicked a beautiful goal. From where? From where? No, actually, where the fuck did he kick it from? Holy shit, that's like 65, 70 out. On the left, bounces home.
Year nomination.
Wow. In the pre-season warm-up between the babies and the Brothel Warriors. What a goal.
What's your favourite series that you've ever done? Probably, like, of all time.
Favourite series that I've ever done? Whew, that's a tough one. Like, the first thing that came to my mind when I heard that question was one of my horror games. I don't know why, but they were good fun, man. They were good fun. Having the boy Nick Ladd with me. Like, I think that was probably the most, like, yeah, probably one of the horror game series from way back then. Like, we were first new to YouTube. We were, like, really fresh, like, really enjoying it. We didn't care, like, if anyone watched our videos or not. We would just pump them out like crazy.
If you haven't watched them yet, make sure to go watch them. They're good fun.
Definitely, mate. All the people are asking for a face reveal. My face is in those as well.
What is the best part of streaming? Like, what makes it better than just a normal video?
The best part of streaming is the viewer interaction with between myself and you guys. Like, that's what makes the streams better, in my opinion, than this a normal video. Like, yeah, the live premieres are cool, but at the same time, like, I can't interact with my voice, and I can only, like, I think that's the live gameplay as well. Like, there's more on the line. So, like, with the live grand final, like, there's nothing I can do if things go wrong. Not saying like I do things when things go wrong in the past, but like, it's like right then and there. Like, you see, like, everything that happens. Like, all my mistakes, all that happens. Like, I can edit out things that make mistakes in, like, pro career mode. Like, I do anyway.
Yeah.
Like, let's say I call the ball, get caught holding the footy. Like, I'm not going to put that in every single time. Like, I do occasionally. But, like, live stream, I'll do it. Everyone sees it. Everyone's like, oh, he's a bloody idiot.
Yeah, I've thought that a couple times, but like somehow you just get away with it.
Mate, it's just, I live and die by how I play, mate. Fast paced, taking on the game.
You probably say you won't go for a second team, but if Norwood weren't in the sample, who would you go for?
No one.
Saw that coming. That coming.
Like, it's a diehard, mate. You
So
can't
you would
like
just
stop
stay
me.
as a loser.
Yeah, I'd rather be a loser than support another
And
team.
you were a loser
Absolutely.
already when you were going for Norwood. That's why you stand as one.
Mate, 3-peat, mate. Get on our level.
Wait till June 27th, mate.
Oh, fuck off.
No, I can't wait. What was your best game of footy when you were younger?
My best game of
that you
footy
ever
when I was
played.
younger. There was definitely a few. I remember one. I think it was against. I think it was against Broadview in like my mate's 100th game, maybe. Or there was one against Elizabeth. Like I think I took like bloody 10 marks or some shit in the first half, and it was one of the games my mum didn't go to. And like I came home that night, or that afternoon, and was like, oh, I reckon I got best in ground that game. And she's like, oh, I always miss the good games. But like there was either the Elizabeth or the Broadview or Modbury one. I remember I did this. There was this guy that was like AFL like prospect, like under 15s or something. That was like pretty good. I forgot his name. I think Trent something. And like I did like I didn't mean to, but I got off balance and I did like a spin, and you just hear like the crowd go, oh! Like I just like licked him in the middle of the ground, but it's hard to pick like your best own game, especially like junior footy and that sort of
My
stuff.
best game was I probably kicked my best ever goal. I was on the boundary line, kicked a banana, and then when I went to go celebrate, I slipped over, ass up.
Oh yeah, how good! I was never a forward, so I couldn't like judge it off like how many goals I kicked and stuff. So,
What future plans do you have for the Suns? Like, do you have like a certain amount of seasons you want to do, or?
so no, there isn't any like future plans set.
Yep.
So I did plan to have like 18 full custom teams at one stage, but I think that's a bit like too much, especially like with how my game's going recently. Struggling to get stuff in, like it's starting to glitch out on me and stuff. And Johnny Sins has turned into a footballer as he kicked the first goal in the third quarter.
Lost Jack Rose for the season because of that.
And we did nearly lose Jack Groves, absolutely.
Got lucky back there.
And we lost Kane Taylor. And I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, mate.
Updated stats! Is this probably the last season you're going to put custom teams in? Or are you planning to put more?
It depends. It definitely depends. If like, let's say if we like dominate the competition again, I'm gonna have to figure a way to make it harder, and that's not putting more custom teams in. That would be upping the sliders or like downgrading our players on like a regression sort of form. Like you can't keep adding custom teams expecting it to get harder if we're dominating every custom team.
If you dominate Brothel Warriors this season, everyone's a 99 except Ben Cousins, who's a 97. Like,
I know, that's like the same with the Fathers this last season that went past. Like we dominated them, we made them look like poor. And now no one respects them because like I don't respect them. And that's not saying they're a bad team because they're a great team. It's just, I don't know, against other teams they didn't match up as well.
who has probably been your favourite player in the team?
Favorite player in the team. Season 1, my favourite player was Rambuka. I loved Rambuka in Season 1. And Season 2, my favourite player was none other than DJ Puttacini. It had to be him. Just seeing him get the send-off he deserves, man, was amazing.
The runs that you did, I'm surprised it didn't piss anyone off.
Mate, everyone loves Putter. No one gets pissed off with Putter. Everyone understood it was last season. And that you got to send the champion off well.
What has probably been your favourite game that the Suns have played in their career?
Favourite game that the Suns have played? So, that round 3, season 2 against Essendon was one of the best games. We had 2 shots at goal late to win that one. They went goal for goal in the last couple of 5 minutes. Pie Guy with the game winner.
Yeah.
But favourite game to play, I'd have to say the most recent game, the grand final. Like, that was next level sort of scenes.
Yeah,
Like, the storyline was behind it. Everything was behind it. Like, what the fucking ugly
the Suns squeaking home by 6 points in that grand final.
Oh, the way it ended was amazing. They came back from like 30 to 40. And like, just Rambuka.
Yeah, and
giving us our second flag in a row. It's just had everything. Then sending off legends like Putter and Mitchopoulos, like, it had everything in that game.
Yeah, and the thing about the game, it was like all the stats were like so equal. It was like both teams were basically doing the exact same thing for most of the game. Except the hit outs, of course.
And just like that's why I wasn't like upset that one of them got Normsmith as well.
Yeah.
Because like those players deserved it just as much as ours.
Like that third quarter basically saved us the grand final. 59
absolutely.
points.
Like we got the momentum.
26 in that third quarter.
Mate, it's called the Premiership quarter for a reason.
They came hard, strong. But at the end there.
Yeah, well, we thought we had it won. Not saying that I took my foot off the pedal at all, but maybe subconsciously I did. I don't know.
And then it stops up.
I did. Yeah, I did. But I didn't. I put him forward like halfway through the last quarter, so it's not like I did it just to start off. If I put him at the beginning of the fourth quarter, we'd lose that game. Because I remember saying I don't want to put him forward until I made sure we have the game won. And then even then, we didn't have the game won.
Yeah.
And Big Ranger slots it home and he keeps the Brother Warriors within striking distance late in the third quarter, 50 to 45.
Good game at the moment. Are there any other sports that you really enjoy, like football?
Any other sports that I really enjoy? Definitely the NBA. Definitely the NBA. Like, FIFA as a video game I enjoy, but not more so like a sport. But definitely NBA I enjoy as a sport and as a video game. But like that's nearly neck and neck with me with AFL.
Who do you go for in the NBA?
Who do I go for in the NBA?
Yeah.
Mate, I'm Australian. I have the right to bandwagon, and I know what you know what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna say, don't you? You know what? Fucking oath, mate. Fucking GOAT. Nah, Michael Jordan's still the GOAT. I'm not that far up his ass.
Yeah.
But like, nah, LeBron. Like you grow up watching him, man. Like, young age. It's not like I'm just like, oh yeah, he's the best player. Blah blah blah. Because like, it's just like our time. Like, it's alright for like us to like enjoy what he does. Like, yeah, he's not the best player in the NBA anymore. I'll say that comfortably. But like,
I think
definitely the Lakers.
Derrick Rose doesn't get injured. He could maybe have like a good as career maybe as LeBron, like nearly the same amount of MVPs and stuff.
Yeah, with saying that, LeBron was always my favourite player, but Lakers was always my favourite team because the fucking mate, like when you're from Australia and you don't know anything about NBA, the two teams you hear of is the Celtics and the Lakers. And purple's my favourite colour.
Yeah.
Lakers had purple. Done.
Yeah,
Easy as that. That's how easy it was.
I go for Celtics. I used to go for the Warriors because my cousin did. In the first season, they won the championship, and then I was like, nah, I don't want to go for this team because it just seems like they're winning too much and shit. I'm not even joking. And
yeah, well, 73-9 their
and
second season.
then I saw that the Celtics were like 44-38, and I was like, oh, this might be a decent team to go for because it's like they lose, but they also win. So then I went for them, and now my favourite player is Jason Tatum and Beast.
Oh, yeah. Gave LeBron a facial.
Jalen Brown.
They both did, didn't they?
I love that. Like, if Celtics and Lakers go to the finals, I don't reckon they will this season, but if they eventually do, it'll be good.
Yeah, well, fucking in the 80s or whatever it was, that's where the rivalry was, man.
Michael Johnson.
Just that.
Magic Johnson, not Mike.
Just
Fuck.
Just the rivalry between the fucking Celtics and the Lakers, mate. Fucking 70s and 80s. They fucking love it. I think Celtics have one more NBA championship over the Lakers
they're
as well.
17-4 in NBA finals.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. And I think the Lakers have fucking 16. Don't know how many losses they've got. Don't count the losses, only the wins, mate.
Yeah. Do you think Anthony Davis is still like what he used to be at the Pelicans, or do you reckon he's gotten worse?
I don't think he's gotten worse. I think he is doing exactly what the Lakers need him to do, and that is defend the rim, be a second option for LeBron, and take over when needed. And he's done all those things this season. Like, he's still young, and like, you know, like, if he does sign back with the Lakers next season, which everyone expects him to, but if he doesn't, like, that's just how life goes. But like, I feel like LeBron will take a back seat for Anthony Davis if he does re-sign for the next couple of seasons. But LeBron's still like capable of doing what he does now, and I think he wants to make the most of that time until he can't, and then that's where Anthony Davis will go back into Pelicans mode. Because, like, he's still dropped, like, 40, 50-point games for the Lakers. Like, I wouldn't say he's got worse at all. I think it's just he was on a shit team. He could showcase his talent more. Now he's on a championship contender. Like, he's just doing what the team needs him to do.
Yeah,
Easy
if Marcus
as that.
Cousins was healthy this season, I would pretty much guarantee that you would have won the championship.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Well, you can't say that because if DeMarcus Cousins was healthy, they wouldn't have got Dwight Howard. And Dwight Howard has been a beast for them.
He's really
in a different
underrated.
way than people thought. Yeah, he is.
Because everyone says it.
And he's hated by a lot of people as well, just for like what he does off the court as well. Like, no one cares about that shit, man. Do whatever you do on the court, that's what people are going to care about.
I used to think that players were shit when they only scored 8 points per game, but now I realise that like it's good role player and stuff.
Yeah, well, he's a Hall of Famer. Like, he's like 35, and like he used to be, mate. He beat LeBron in like the Eastern Conference Finals, like way back in like 2009, and met Lakers in the in the finals. Like, he was a good player. He like led a franchise and stuff. It's just, he got older, didn't score as much. People thought he was selfish, only cared about himself. And he's proven people wrong with how he's played at the Lakers. His second time around, his first time around was absolutely atrocious.
Yeah.
They're playing at China.
Do you have a certain hatred for an NBA team?
Certain hatred. Probably the Clippers, man, just cause it's the in thing to do as a Laker fan.
I hate Toronto. Yeah,
you hate Toronto because they knocked you
no,
out?
because like I feel like most years like they finish first and then they get cocky.
Yeah, they do, and then LeBron would fucking sit him in his place, but he's not there anymore. 1 year he's not there, they win the bloody championship.
Like, we should have been in the finals
That
2 years ago, but we lost that game 7.
yeah, LeBron
Yeah.
fucked you.
After Jason Tatum bumped into him after dunking.
Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah, but LeBron is just a different beast. Like that, I thought it was like, I thought like once that dunk happened, I'd be like, oh shit, maybe that's like the passing of the torch that like Celtics are gonna get in the finals now. But like, nah, it pissed LeBron off instead. I was like, okay, fair enough, you do you, LeBron.
You just
You
can't
do
do
you,
anything.
LeBron. You just do what
Like,
you do.
I don't know how to, like, I'm pretty sure no one can guard him, basically, for, like, a whole game.
Oh, and fuck, no one can, man. Fucking year. Oh, I think is it his 18th year maybe in the league? I don't fucking know. 18th or 17th. But in like Kawhi, Marcus Morris, bloody Paul George, Montrezl Harrell, they all couldn't like bloody guard him.
And
Like if those can't guard him, like the best like defenders in the NBA, no one
the
can
only
guard him.
person I reckon that could maybe stop him, but he would have to get ejected to do that, and like 6 fouls and stuff, it would be Patrick Beverley, because all he is a pest.
Yeah, but like even in that game, Patrick Beverley tries to guard LeBron, and it's more LeBron just getting frustrated than Patrick Beverley actually doing stuff. Like if LeBron just like I think he gets like heated because Patrick Beverley just annoys the fuck out of you. That like LeBron does stupid stuff, like he turns the ball over, or like he just tries to take Beverley 1-on-1. But like, dude, if you just use your brain and just like play how you play, mate, he won't be a problem. He's like 6'2", 6'1". You're like 6'8".
He's like the Matt
can.
DeBoer of basketball. Like, really good tag.
Yeah. Like, he's nothing though. Like, he's been exposed so many times, Patrick Beverley, on like trying to defend guards. And if you just play your game, he's just, because great offense always beats great defense. Because you can't stop someone getting the fucking ball in the basket if they just hit the shot. No matter what they do on you.
I hate how some people think James Harden's like really good. Because
he's fucking so
overrated. Like, he'll shoot 20 shots, he'll make 3 of them, and then he'll get 20 free throws.
Mate, literally the games that he does good, like you got to tip it off to him. But there's so many times where he fucking shoots 40 shots. He's like fucking 15 and bloody 43 with like 15, 16 free throws and like 7 assists. And people are like, oh, he's the GOAT. He's scoring like 50 a game. Fucking give it to him. Like, what the fuck? Mate, if I chucked up 40 shots in an NBA game, I'm not saying that I'd get like bloody close to him, because I can't shoot like him. But like I could hit like a good maybe 5, 6, 7, and on a good day maybe I could hit like 10, and like that'd get me around to like 15 to 20 points from like the 3, like fucking along with some free throws. If I just drove in every time, because I can shoot free throws, like I play basketball, like I can shoot free throws. If I drove in every single bloody time and just flopped and acted like I got hit, I'd get some foul calls. At the time, people would be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" Thinking he can just drive in on like these 6'8", 7 footers, and he's only like 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2". And it's just like,
35% from free is what he's averaging at the moment.
Oh, I'd probably shoot a good like fucking 17, 18%. It's terrible, but like you're not gonna miss all of them.